Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, The Rebel Mind, where we talk about everything rebellious mindset, from daily practices for your personal well-being to integrating these concepts for your marketing. We talk about it all. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Lauren. I'm a freelance copywriter and marketing strategist, and I mostly work with rebel brands and radical change makers. I am obsessed with everything mindset and making a positive change in the world. And that's what led to creating the Rebel Mind. So today I thought I'd do something a little bit different and do just a big book recommendation haul. Um, I am obsessed with learning and books, uh, mindset work, obviously. So I thought we'd start off with my favorite, You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. I have read this book like 4 times, like legit like 4 times. I love her writing. It's so fun but straightforward, very much like your cool aunt is giving you advice. um, so if you really want to change your mindset around who you are, kind of reshaping the stories you tell yourself, and really work on eliminating old programming, then Jen Sincero, like also with a very hilarious like way of doing everything. And somebody who's like literally lived it all too, by the way. I feel like sometimes we get self-help books by people who are like learned the things, and so they're conveying it, but like she literally lived the whole like broke artist kind of life, who thought shit about themselves and completely revamped herself and stuff. And so I really recommend all of her stuff. I also have You're a Badass at Making Money. So anyone who is entrepreneurial, freelance workers, business owners, this really, really helps to change the way you think about money. And one of the things I love about her is she's super woo woo with everything. Everything is energy, right? And so that may be a little abstract for some people. I personally love it. Um, but she talks a lot about like the law of attraction in Your Badass at Making Money. But it also helps you kind of address what your deep-seated beliefs are about money and how that might be preventing you from making the money that you want to make. So, highly recommend those books. Anything Jen Sincero, honestly, huge fan. Um, but if you are a creative, if you're a business owner, a writer, an artist, or an entrepreneur, or maybe you're just a big idea guy, this book is fantastic. Big Magic. She talks a lot about inspiration and listening to that inspiration, getting rid of this starving, suffering artist kind of ideal. And it's really, really great for creatives. It's really great for writers, especially. But I think the concept can work really well for anyone who is a business owner. Maybe your business sounds like kind of weird to other people, but you feel in your gut that it's the right choice for you. This type of book is great for that. Another one that less woo woo, a little bit more scientific based, but also like super simplified too. So if you're not like really sciency kind of person, but you really want something that is like evidence based, straightforward, kind of thing. This one here, The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, is fantastic. It's short. Um, what is it, like 160 or so pages, and it's really down to the point. It drives home some like central things. If you're a freelancer or entrepreneur, this one is so great because it really talks a lot about the mindset stuff. And then one of the things I took most about it one of the things that I took from it most was the idea about whenever you're on a different trajectory than is socially acceptable, or maybe the people around you don't understand why you wanted to start this business, be this entrepreneur, do these things. Understanding where their mind is versus where your mind is going, and not letting their limiting beliefs about what is possible keep you from achieving the goals that you want to achieve. This one was really fantastic. If you're any sort of entrepreneur at all in any way, this is a must, because that single concept alone of understanding where their mind is, where you're going, and how your small decisions every day create a huge change. Just that concept alone makes this worth reading. And it's super easy to read. It's like not a big deal. All right. If you happen to want to get into copywriting like me, then this one is fantastic. Breakthrough Copywriting, like, look how thin this is. It is so simple, straightforward, and gives you what you actually need for copywriting without a bunch of fluff and without pushing this sleazy salesman narrative. I've listened to a couple. I listen to a lot of books, but I've listened to a couple of copywriting books, and for most of them, I can't even get through them because, like, they're talking about like the very, very basic, simple topics on the one hand, but then on the other hand, they're talking about it in a very sleazy marketing kind of way for the most part. This one is really, really straightforward. Like, what is the purpose of this piece of copy, and how can you write it in a way that's going to resonate with the reader? And he even has some great formulas in here. If you're a person like me who likes to work with a general framework for anything that you're working on, like you need some sort of like blueprint or outline for a project, he offers that in this, which is fantastic. His little like outline of like, first do this and then do this and then do this. That framework is fantastic. So if you're wanting to break into copywriting, that guy right there. I'll also put some copywriting courses that are awesome in the links in the description below. So if you're looking for somebody to help guide you into the copywriting things, check that out below. I've talked about her before. I adore her. Her book, Financial Feminist, is a beast. It's a little thicker, but she has some really, really great actionable steps to take. This is not meant to be digested in a sitting. This kind of book is a move with it as your life changes kind of book. She's got like journal prompts, work through your beliefs about money, work through where your life is heading. She's got so much in this. Highly recommend this book. I am not done with it yet, but I am highly recommending it. Also, her podcast is fantastic. Check it out, Financial Feminist. And I believe she also has like some money coaching programs and stuff as well. So she's just a fantastic person to follow and stuff. And she just has fantastic information about intersectional feminism and how the financial industry can help uplift people who have been victims of systemic oppression. A lot of talk about the patriarchy and how we can address it and take it on and still get our money, stuff like that. If you have any book recommendations for me or for anybody else that is not on this list, this is only a few of my faves. But if you have any recommendations, post it in the comments, because I would love to put it on my reading list and check into it. Anything that has to do with deconditioning, mindset work, entrepreneurship, like, give it to me. I have a ton more. I'll probably do another one of these videos if everybody likes it. So like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, send it to a fellow rebel, and let's start a revolution.